Hello everyone, Ogri Cappuccino here. So today we will be looking at the Champions meeting that's coming in 13th of the next month. Hopefully this video will be out before the next month start. But okay, this Champions meeting doesn't have any specific name. They just named it Mile, M-I-L-E, for some reason. I don't know why. But it's gonna be in Tokyo Racecourse, turf, 1600 meter, mile, of course, and left turns, sprint, seasons, and the course is gonna be raining and it's a bad track condition on noon timing. The thing is, it's raining and bad track condition. This combination is gonna drain your stamina by a lot and it's gonna lower your power as well. So you might have to pay attention to this a lot more than usual. Okay. But first we'll be taking a look at the course analysis first. So it's a 1 or 2 minutes of course analysis, of course. So let's go there. Okay, we're gonna be doing a course analysis on the Tokyo race course. We're gonna be starting with 1600 meter, right? So change my blush. Okay, 1600 meter. We're gonna be starting here. This is gonna be the start. I'm gonna mark with an S. Again, we're gonna be taking a look at this. This straight on it's a left turn. Right? It's a left turn courses. Okay, we're gonna be taking a straight down this. Just for a little bit, right? And then we finish here. And we're going to be transferring to the middle lake. After transferring to the middle lake, we're going to be running a very long here, past the corner right here. And then before finishing the corner, just a little bit before finishing the corner, right, like around here, we're going to be transferring to the last lane. I'm going to mark it now. That's the last lake mark. And then we're going to be running to the end. That's going to be the goal of this. Okay. Okay, as you can see, there's several things that we need to know before actually doing anything else. So first off, the last leg, like the last spurt, is happening on the corner. This is still a corner, okay? But there is a 8 meter, like this gap between the corner and the straight is 8 meter. Why does this matter? Because sales both acceleration for straight and corner is gonna work because it's just 8 meter, right? The distance is not that different. So if you use like Seiyun Sky procs, you get acceleration, you get immediate acceleration. But if you use something like Taishin, like the Senbukage, a straight shot acceleration, it's just gonna be delaying for 8 meter. It's like 1 second different, maybe less than 1 second different. So it's just a little bit different. So you can use both of them. So yeah, Seiyun is gonna be the main key things here. Taishin, Senbukage, straight shot is gonna be the main things here as well. All the acceleration in the world is gonna work. So yeah, initial flowers, Ryan, not Dober doesn't work, remember that. But yeah, basically all the things should be working to be honest. Let's talk a little bit about the uphill and downhill. There is a little bit of uphill here, yeah, and then the downhill goes here. So yeah, I don't know why. It's like a little bit, just a little bit, doesn't matter much. But the one more that's a little bit better is about this. There's an uphill here, just a little bit. It doesn't gonna hurt you. It's kind of have some distance between the last leg and this uphill. So the uphill section is not gonna work, but uphill speed might work. Might work really well. Uphill speed is gonna help, but it's not a requirement, or it's not gonna help like that much. So the uphill and downhill because it's not gonna impact you that much, so you don't have to pay attention to it. That would be my verdict on this. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty simple courses. So we can go back and look at the recommended UMAS and recommended decks. Okay, so after we have done looking at the course analysis, we will have to look at the UMAS and the decks that you might want to use. Okay, so let's take a look at the UMAS that have a potential to be really good in these courses. Now we're gonna talk about runners first. The things about runner is this course is meaning that the Onige, the big runner, is gonna be better than Nikkei in general. Nikkei in general is just not that great. So the candidate for Onige is gonna be Helios. She got a good ultimate for this. She's very good on mile. She got a mile A, which you probably want a mile S on this. She got a good bonuses for power and speed. But the problem you'll be needing around 600 stamina if you want 601 stamina for Onige if you want to run a single Onige, if hopefully no one runs Onige with you. But if there's 2 or more Oniges in the races, you need way higher stamina, that around 1,000 or like 850 plus 2 goals maybe. But yeah, just remember that if you're building an Onige, you need to have 601 stamina at the very least, and she will win only if you are the only Onige in the race. If there's any other Onige and you have like 600 stamina, you're gonna fail horribly because your Onige is gonna competing a lot with the other Oniges, and then you're gonna consume more stamina than usual, and then you're gonna die at the end of the game. So keep that in mind when building Onige. You can also run 2 Onige yourself and then run like very high stamina if you can afford that. But yeah, that's about it for Helios and Onige. The other Onige that I will be recommending is Silent Scar, of course. This guy's a very good, always a good candidate. For Oniges, right? Why I can't find cigar? Where's my cigar? God, yeah, she have like this acceleration, which is a pretty okay acceleration for this. Yeah, it's not, well, I mean, her kits overall is always a good thing, right? She have like speed. You have to find a way to have her some power. You might have to max out her power in a way because this track is a bad track condition. You might want to max out the power, and stamina is gonna be a problem as well. So you might want to pack in like 1 stamina guard, maybe just run like 2 int, 2 speed, 1 power, and then go with the 3 guns or something. That would be ideal. Okay, I think that's it for the Onige. I don't think there's more thing I have to talk about in Onige. Yeah, I don't think Onige is that good. I think it's second to like Chaser. I think Chaser is gonna be what is very good in this courses. But okay, let's talk about leaders. I don't think I'm gonna recommend leaders that much, to be honest. Leaders are a little bit weird, but if there's one thing I have to mention about leaders, there's like Gino. Yeah, her 300 meter is like a good timing to proc her ultimate. She has a good ultimate. She has a good mile. And also pretty okay. She have like this spring girl and she has a gold spring king as well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, she also get a good greens to get your powers up, get your speed up, and then what? Yeah, but you need Nishino Flower ultimate, and you also need like maybe Mummy Creek. Yeah, Halloween Creek. Maybe El Honopasa as well. It's gonna be you have to have like a good parents for this one. Okay, about the next one is Betweener and Chaser. I'm gonna lump these 2 together because they are not really different. Okay? But I do think that Betweener Chaser is better than Betweener. The first one that I want to talk about is Ruby. She's gonna be really good because Denko Sekka. Every other Chaser or Betweener have to get these skills, and you can only get it from the power Ruby got, but Ruby already has it on her kit, so that's gonna get rid of the guard requirement. This skill works pretty well as well if you run her on Betweener, and I do think that Ruby is better on Betweener, right? She have like debuff for runners, so they doesn't run away from you. And she got, yeah, her kits overall are pretty made for this. She have a 20% on power as well, which is pretty good. You can like focus on speed, and then you're gonna max out power in your own way. The in one is bonus pretty good because you have to max out the in anyways. The things you need to worry about is the stamina. You have to get like 650, maybe go on 700 if you can. It's way safer to get 700, but I think the minimum is gonna be like 600. The safer one will be 650, and if you can afford it, go for 700. Okay, the next one I need to talk about is probably, oh yeah, Taishin. Why did I forget Taishin? Okay. Neta Taishin. Why? Because as you can see in the cost analysis, that the straight is a little bit like 8 mate, just 8 meter further from the last spurt. So this acceleration will works perfectly on her. She also have a good speed skill that going to proc in the final corner, which is before the last last bird. So if you proc this speed skill, you up your speed and then you carry over to the last leg and then you proc this stage, it's gonna go very fast. That's gonna be the strategy for another Taishin. But when you're running Taishin, you have to have, of course, as I said earlier, Luby Go, which is on the power card. And yeah, I think you are set with that. She also have like one stamina skill that's pretty good, which can save you from like too low stamina. But yeah, she's gonna be a little bit hard to build because her bonus on guts for some reason, but the speed is appreciated. So you have to get max speed, max power, max int, and then a good amount of stamina as well. So yeah, she's gonna be a little bit hard to build, but you get what you have to do, right? She's gonna be pretty good, I would say that. But yeah, the other honorable mentions are like Sheer Halo. Sheer Halo is one of the Sheers as well. So I do think she's better to be a parent for Ruby and Taishin. So you use the Sheer Halo to be a parent for Taishin and Ruby. She's gonna be very good. Okay. Okay. The other honorable mention would be Taiki Chanteler. The swimsuit. No, the summer Taiki. Something this alternate Taiki. Okay, Mr. Chibi is also good. Fire motion is also good. This fire motion though, I don't think the normal fire motion works here, but yeah, this blind fire motion is gonna work. But yeah, that's about it for my honorable mention. I think these are the choices that's good for this Champions meeting. So if you guys have any questions, drop it down below. Okay, next up is gonna be the decks that we're gonna be using. So let's take a look at what I have already built. Okay, I built these two Umas in my stream on 26. You can check it out in my channel. But yeah, look at the deck that I'm using, right? For Ruby, she already have a good power bonuses, right? As you can see, I didn't bring any power guard, right? So the only power bonus I get is from Kirasan Brack, but her power is already overflowing a lot in the run. Okay, and her speed is a little bit lower than usual, but my stamina is a lot higher. There's also, you want some guts as well, because if you max out this speed, power, and in, you just want to pour everything to guts and stamina, but you don't want too high stamina. You just gotta go in the guts of them. That's why I bring a Harura. She's one of a good flex card because she doesn't have specialty rate. She can jump between the training. Any training works for her. Okay, 2 speed because I only need 2 speed to max out her status. You might need more if your speed guard is like not really that great. You might want to bring 3 speed instead of 2 speed and maybe drop Nura. 2 in, my instances were a very strong in, as you can see, it's Moon and Fire Motion, right? This is a very strong in card, so I can max my in pretty easily. Okay, and 3 goddesses, of course, we're gonna bring 3 goddesses. Yeah, that's about the deck. You wanna use like 2 speed, 2 in, 1 guts, maybe 1 power instead. You can change the flex guy into like Ruby if you want the goals, but I'm building Ruby, so I don't need the goals from her cards. So. Yeah, so I'm putting this instead to get more gas. This is why Ruby is better, in my opinion, better than the other CSS, except maybe Taishin. Taishin can live offset a little bit. Yeah, but her guard and decks are very easy to assign, so I think that's gonna be. For the inheritance, I use like hybrid of stamina and power because a little bit of gas as well, as you can see. Like it's just stamina, power, focus. All of the left is gonna go to gas. And yeah, try to get Myras as well and get all the skills you need, as you can see. Yes. Okay, the other one will be like Taishin. Again, I kind of used the same, but I didn't run 3 goddesses because I don't have her, and I don't have Ruby as well, but I do need a Ruby. That's why I'm running this deck. It's kind of similar to the last deck without the 3 goddesses. If I have to switch something, I'm gonna put 3 goddesses instead of Harura because Taishin already have a high amount of gas bonuses, so you don't really need to bring gas to have this much gas, right? I'm also lacking a little bit of int as well in the run, maybe because I didn't optimize my training, but yeah, I have to fix this Taishin somehow. But this is like a good baseline and a good deck example. The inheritance is kind of the same thing. I use like stamina, power, and a little bit of gas, right? So yeah, I kind of just go with the stamina, power, inheritance. Okay, that's about it for the decks. If you have any question, if you have any things that you're concerned with, or you want to show off your Umamusume, feel free to drop it down below in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and you want me to make more of it. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.